Okay, big deep breath in. And out. I'm not looking forward to the leg bit either. My bum is so sore from yesterday. One more. Good, and then we're going to circle back, soften the knees as you circle. And the other way. And then we're going to go out. And diagonal. Good, and then we're going to go side to side with the chest. And then backwards and forwards. Good, and circle it. And the other way. Good, and we're going to go hips. And change direction. Even that hurts my bum. It's not good. And then we're going to go side to side, so knee going over the toes. Toes are pointing out sideways.
No, I thought I'll drop this line machine for you.
Good, and then we're going to go, still bending the knee, opposite hand, tap the toe. And then we're going to keep the legs straight and tap. And hop the elbows and sway. Good, take it onto your mat. Turn to the side. Hips down. And straighten out that front leg. And forwards. And back. And then you're just going to drop the knee down, kick your bum. And catch it. And straighten out the front leg. Twist to the middle. To the opposite side. And turn. Hips down. And back. And forwards. Back. Drop the knee, catch the foot. Oh, kick your bum first, sorry. And then catch the foot. Straighten out that front leg. All fours and circles. And the other way. Round the back. Arch. Round. Arch. Round. Arch. Good. Okay. Circle your wrists a little bit.
the roof up there.
And the other way. One of my exercises when I was trying to find for biceps was trying to do a pull-up under a chair,
Covered by the tree.
which was going fine until Bella literally came over. So she could now get onto the chair if she stood on my face to climb over the top of me. So yeah, that went well. It did sort of work though, but then I was like, I wonder if people have like really narrow chair legs, they won't be able to do it. But yeah, I might do a little joke video of ways to do pull-ups around your house there. I don't want to do it as a taught class in case you break something or kill yourselves, but I might do it as a little, because you can do them on doors if you're not too afraid of pulling your door off the hinges. And there was something you could do where you like slide along a slippy floor, but I'm on carpet and most of you guys are usually on carpet, so I thought that's not going to work. Anyway, so here's my list, guys. So the first thing we're doing is as many reps as possible round. So I'm going to put my timer on for 10 minutes. We did one of these before, but we did it for 5. But I think we did it after we'd done something else. So we're going to go for 10 minutes. You have 5 of each exercise. So basically, you do 5, you move to the next exercise, to the next, to the next, to the next. There is no designated rest period or speed at which you have to complete the reps. Okay? So if you think, I am absolutely knackered, and you want to sit there for 15 seconds and have a rest, you can. If you want to do the whole thing super slow motion, you can. If you want to do everything as fast as humanly possible, you can. Okay, so you make this as easy or as hard as you want. So the hardest bit for you guys will be remembering what the exercises are, if we don't end up doing it at the same time. So the first one is press ups. When in doubt, just do press ups. They're all like press uppy type things. So the first one is 5 press ups, which can be your full knees down, whichever. Followed by 5 inchworms. So inchworms are the pike out to plank things. I will show you in just one sec. Then you have 5 down dog press ups, which is literally what it says on the tin. So you do a down dog and then you bend your arms, and that sort of gets more top of the shoulder. Then you have 5 chair bicep press ups, which are the weird hand versions I found. And then 5 tricep dips. So let me just show you one of each. So obviously you know what press up is. So the first bit's linked together quite nicely. Okay, so you do 5 press ups, then you do your inchworm. So this is inchworm, where you walk all the way to the feet, and then you walk all the way out, trying to keep the legs straight. Yeah. The down dog press up is from here. Oh, did you hit my shoulder? Shit. So from here, hands about as wide as a mat, so a bit wider than shoulders, and then tuck the chin in a little bit so that the head's in line, and we just sink like this. Yeah, trying to get the top of the head towards the floor. The chair bicep press ups. So the way that you can do it on the floor if you prefer rather than doing it on the chair, but it does make it harder. So to turn a press up into a bicep press up, they say that you flip your hand around. So my thumb would point out sideways and my fingers point towards my knees. Like that. Yeah. Then you could go into your full press up, but as I said, I was trying on my knees. I think it's really hard on the floor on the knees, but like from here, I'm thinking about leaning forwards with my chin, as if I'm in a face plant and elbows tuck in. So you can either give me 5 here on the floor, which I think is harder, or using the chair. So you're just literally holding the bottom, fingers are on, can you see, like flipped this way towards me, and my thumb's pushing out that way. So there, take it back, and then, yeah. Yeah, does that make sense? And then tricep dips, which are however you fancy. Does that all make sense? So you can do it on the floor, you can do it on the chair for those bicep things, it's up to you. And yeah, as I said, like the aim eventually is full ones at this muscle man. And he said he did it like the full one as if it was the basic version, and then was like, and then move your hands close to your waist if you're finding it too easy. And I was like, thought I was strong. But yeah, okay, so you with me? Press ups, inchworms, down dog press ups, bicep press ups, tricep dips, and repeat until your arms fall off. Right. I hope you've got noisy music on to motivate you through. Otherwise, again, you're just going to listen to me breathing. Okay, get ready. 10 minutes is set. Off we go. So you've got your 5 press-ups, 5 inchworms, once you've done your inchworms, you've got your down dog press-ups. And then you've got your bicep press-ups. I'm going to start on the floor and then go after. And then you've got your tricep dips. And then you repeat. So you have press ups and then inchworms. Make sure you sink your hips down in your inchworms. We're a quarter of the way there. And then you've got your down dog press ups. And then you've got bicep press ups. Good, guys. Good. Tricep dips and then back to regular press ups. Oh, I've already got shaky arms. That's 5 minutes gone. Halfway.
Yeah, one. Oh, shit, that was. They wouldn't even find out as well.
Good job, guys. We're nearly at 7 minutes. Ugh. Bicep press-ups, what a horrible idea. Three-quarters of the way there. 2.5 minutes to go. Good job. Well done. The hardest bit is counting the bloody inchworms. I'm not sure if I've done 4, 6. One minute to go.
There's no one behind me. No. I want to.
And stop. Good job. Well done. Grab a drink. I feel like that was okay. Because it was only 5, it meant that when you were like, oh, you can't do anymore, you could swap, and then your brain's like, it's all right, something else. Okay, so I'm going to let your shoulders have a little rest before we do the extra bits. And so we're going to do your lower body. So it is predominantly still aiming at glutes, but like we have some squats and some lunges in here, so you might find it targets somewhere else slightly on you to where I feel it. It depends how your sort of muscular things fire, okay? So when we do the squats, I want you doing sumo squats, so your legs are wider than hips and your toes are turned out, okay? We're just going to go through the first round. Well, we're going to go through them all together, to be fair, but rather than me tell you what the exercises are, we're just going to do it as we go. It's up to you if you want to use your glute band. It's relevant for, you can use it for most, and the ones that you can't use it on, I would literally just let it slide up to the top of the thigh so that it's out of the way. You can also use ankle weights for some of them. So yeah, optional, you don't have to use either. I'm going to put my ankle weights on for the first round and then probably change my mind quite quickly. And I'm going to put my glute band on for the exercises that are relevant to. And again, probably change my mind pretty fast. So there's quite high volume again of this. Yay! And we're doing this as well in the middle because I want 10 minutes to activate your shoulders. And I didn't know how long this would take and how many rounds I could fit. So now I've got 20 minutes worth of arse to see if we can. I want 4 rounds, but we'll see. So the first exercise, I'm actually not wanting, I suppose you can put your band on, but you'll probably just find that it pings up to your hips. So if you've already got it on, fine. If you haven't put it on yet, don't do it for the first one. And use a chair or a bed or something. We did these yesterday. So we're going for 30 donkey kicks to start with, 15 on each leg. So you're reversing your bum to, if you're using a chair, so your legs go through your chair. If you weren't using a chair, then you can pop your feet as close to it as possible. And you just want to be able to sit your knee onto it, basically. Try and keep yourself squared. It doesn't matter how high this leg goes, more just that you can feel it in your bum cheek. Okay, so we're going to do 15 on this leg and then swap. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, good, 13, 14, 15, switch leg. Flex the foot, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. So that was 30 donkey kicks we just did. If you have one of these, pop it on. And then we're going for 25 squats. So you want the band just above the knees. Feet wider than hips, toes turned out. Make sure the knees are pushing out towards the toes. Squeeze the hips up at the top. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take it down to your back. And we're going for single leg glute bridges. So these don't go very high. Even more so for me, I suck at these. So if your bands are right, leave it there. If not, roll up. So you're pulling one knee in towards the chest. We're on to 20 now. So we've gone 30, 25, 20, 10 on each leg. So we cuddle the knee in, plant this foot nice and close to the bum, and then lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. I'm just gonna roll. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Then we're on to frog pumps. So grab your chair. If you're using a band, it's around the knees, just above the knees. If you're using ankle weights, oh dear. So hip crease is on the chair. Lean forwards. Feet are together, knees are apart. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really squeeze your bum at the top. 6. Ankles are together. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Okay, I'm not sure if it'll work with the band, but I'm still going to try it. So that was 15. 10 now, curtsy lunges. So a curtsy lunge is, instead of just stepping backwards, yeah, it's definitely going to pain out the way. You go from sort of a squat position, and this leg crosses behind that one. Yeah, like that. Good, go. Also, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then last one, squat jumps. So we're going to squat down and then hop explosively. And you got 5 of these. Oh, one band. Okay, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Oh, that should have been a jump, shouldn't it? Okay, start again. Donkey kicks. Grab a drink. I'm going to give you, that took us 5 minutes, so I'm going to give you 30 seconds, and then we're doing it again. Good. My squat jumps are definitely going to wake my baby up. My whole house rattles. Oh dear. Okay. So, These, my bum is so aware that we did these yesterday. Oh, the band's getting wet for me. Okay, ready? Steady. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flex that foot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Focus on the bum cheek. 12, 13, 14. Switch sides. So really focus on that squeeze in your bum. It's easy to switch it into the back here. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Squats. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Single leg glute bridges. So knee to chest. Heel close to your bum. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're on frog pumps. Band around the knees. Ready? Steady. Go. 1, flex feet. 2, ankles together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Curtsy lunges. Oh dear. So, in wide stance, and then we step behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squat jumps. Ready, 5 of them. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drink if you want one. Okay. We're not going to fit 4 rounds in. We're definitely going to fit 3. Do we think 3 rounds will be enough? Okay, right. So we're going for our donkey kicks first, if we recall. Okay. Flex foot. 15. Go! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my bum. Swap. Flex that foot. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Squats. I thought these would be the easiest, and I think squats the worst. 25 is just so many. Oh, come on, back. Okay, ready. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Single leg glute bridge. Oh. I'm not jealous of you going with the material band. That would be on fire. Okay, ready? 10 on each side. Off you go. 1, 2, there goes my band. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Frog pumps. Yay. On your chair. Down, band. Ready? 15. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Curtsy lunges. So we are going. 1, oops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Explosive squat jumps. 5. Ready? Steady. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab a drink. So 3 rounds left to do. Otherwise I don't have time for my shoulders. If I talked less, I'd be able to do everything I wanted. But then if I had to do everything I wanted, I don't know if I'd live. Okay, so shoulders, equipment you want is a block if you have one, and then I normally use a can of Coke, but I'm using a suspicious looking peanut today. So just something that isn't super heavy, that's easy enough to hold. So literally I always say something, yeah, little weight is fine. You might find it's too heavy if it's more than like, I don't know, a pound, but see how it goes. But yeah, so I like a can of Coke normally. I think that's really good one to use. So we don't need them straight away, but we're going to need them in a minute. So we're going to lie onto the front to start with, and we're going to activate different parts of the back. So this is an extended version of what I described last time. So rather than just focusing on the teeny tiny little rotator cuff muscles, we're also going to think about activating the lazy upper back muscles, so the rhomboids between the shoulder blades, especially because we've been doing so many press-ups, we'll be getting nice and tight through the front, and if you've been crafting, reading, whatever during lockdown, you'll find that you're more hunchy than ever, so we need to activate to undo it. So lie onto your front, and we're just going to take the hands into like a press-up type position, okay? If this feels too hard, you can bring the elbows down and go from here instead, but I want you to try this one, okay? Because I think you're all strong enough. So we're going to pinch, and we're just going to lift the hands off the ground like this. Yeah, so you pinch the shoulder blades together and you lift the hands up. That's it. So we're going to do 10 of those. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to let the hands slide out so that we're elbows are in line with the shoulders. And then we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to lift the elbows and the hands up. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders, extend the arms. Same thing, 10 over, so they're straight out in like a T shape. Forehead on the floor, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to creep them up so that they are not quite 45, a bit less than 45, but they're not in line with my shoulder anymore. Okay, so I've got maybe like, what would that be? 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 and 2. That's what we're going to say. Head down, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now up a bit. 11 and 1 o'clock. Head down. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 12 o'clock. So for 12 o'clock, can you point your thumbs at the ceiling for me? That's it. Ready, steady, go. 1, 2, 3, keep the arms straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so then we're going for some swims. Okay, so I'm going to test your. I was a swimming teacher before I was a pole dancing teacher, so even though I say imagine the stroke, if you do it wrong, I will correct your technique. So we're going to start with some breaststroke. Okay, so I'm going to lift the hands up, the arms up off the floor. I'm going to circle them. I'm going to tuck them into my armpits, not front crawl yet, and then swim them back through for breaststroke. Okay, it's just a bit of a wide breaststroke because it's not underneath your chest, it's out here. If you find these easy, the way to make it more difficult is instead of, so like when I demonstrate it, you'll see my arms stay really close to the ground because I'm not very good at these types of exercises. But if you've got good active flexibility and it doesn't feel that hard, your aim should be that the arms come higher. Okay, so looks like this. Head is down, lift my hands, round in a circle, pinch the shoulder blades together, push it up through. Yeah, don't let the arms touch the floor. We're going to do 5 repetitions one way, and then we're going to try and reverse it, which feels really weird and awkward. Okay, I won't judge you on the backwards one. Off we go. 1, round, tuck in, pinch the shoulders. 2, round. 3, 4, 5. Now reverse it. Bring it down the body, pinch the shoulder blades, round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the arms. Good. Okay, then we're going to do, we're not going to do front crawl, just because I think it's a bit daft, but what we are going to do, she says, I think it's, I suppose you can feel it a bit, but we're not doing that. We're doing butterfly, okay, because that's awful. So straight arms come round, and then we go up as high as we can and over, okay? So my up and high as we can will look the same as my just bringing it back, but I'm imagining it's going to go higher. So from here, we go up, round, and then ooh, yeah. In my head, I'm like, yeah, that's it, Megan. In my head, it looks like yours, Megan. Okay, so I want 5, and then change direction. If you're already doing it, keep going. Go. I was never very good at butterfly anyway. Now, grab your block and your weight Coke can, whatever you have. So this is just a little rotator cuff exercise to finish. So I want to put my elbow on. I can't remember, did you do either of the classes, Rowan, for this? So I'm just going to aim it at the camera. I suppose actually anyone who's watching it who didn't do the other ones wouldn't know either, so I better actually teach it. You might not need a block. The block is there in case you have open shoulders. This is to test the end range of our flexibility, okay? If in doubt, use a block because I don't think there's a harm in it if you're not actually flexible enough to need it. But yeah, so you're gonna take your elbow and you're going to rest it onto your block and you're just going to hold whatever in your hand. Now I'm going to do it with my head up because when my head goes down I actually can't do the exercise very well. So what we're aiming for is for the hand to come straight up above the elbow or slightly rotated out, okay? When we do it, I'm going to have my head down and this arm out straight. If I were to relax, this is what happens. Okay, so I need to think about squeezing and pushing towards my thumb side as I bring it up to try and keep it as in line as possible, but just make sure your arm and your head is down because that really affects it. Okay, so go for that one first. I want 8 of that. I like to use my finger on my elbow to help me keep it level. And then once you've done your 8, we're just going to stay on the same arm for a sec. And we're going to do the other one. So that time we went like this. Now we're going to rotate it down and lift it up, okay? And once you feel like you've gone as high as it wants to go, that's when I want you to actually put the work in. Try and push further. So you're aiming again to be here or here. But when I do it, it gets to about there and stops, okay? But I want you to push as far as you can and then squeeze that bit harder to try and push it out further, okay? So again, we're going for another 8, okay? Off we go.
What was that? Oh yeah.
You can hear that popping. It's my dodgy elbow on the block. And then once you've done your 8, just switch sides and give me 8 of the coming back and then the twist-ins. Good. We've got 1 to go and then we're done. Well, I'm going to stretch for 5 minutes. So I'm stealing an extra 5 minutes of your time. That shouldn't be stealing. So last one. This is going to work mid-delt. So let me mid-delt. It's going to weight shoulder. So straight arm, block on the sideways point. Unless you find this easy, and then do it the tool way up to make it extra challenging. I suck, so I'm saying this. Okay. If this feels too hard, you can put it flat as well. We'll get rid of it. So head is down, straight arm, and we just lift over. 8 for me. Try and keep your arm straight.
Oh shit.
Once done 8, swap sides. What an interesting fringe I have.
So many things here.
Yeah, good. Okay, right. Let's just stretch out a tiny bit. So we're just going to take the hands this way, fingers pointing towards you, soften the elbows. Well done.
Let's go.
And then the other way. Good. And then we're just going to take the arm up and over. You can either support it here or here. And then make sure you tilt the pelvis, pull those ribs in. If you're okay, you're going to take your hand around. See if you can catch a hold of the fingertips.
25 seconds and this will be.
Switch. And then reach the hand around. If you can't catch hold of the fingers, you could hold on to your band here between the hands. If you don't feel much of a stretch in this one either, doing it with a band I think really helps because you can then pull down with this bottom arm and it increases the stretch up here. Then we're just going to go head to the side, fingertips on the floor. Make it a bit more intense by taking this hand, the one that is reaching towards the elbow pull. Rotate that hand so the thumb's pointing up and out. And swap. Good. I'm just doing some random ones here. Let's just stretch those lats out. So take it to all fours, drag one arm in, hips above knees, that arm's reaching away. Sink it down and then turn the chest slightly. And you should feel it pull down the armpit. You can raise this hand onto something if you don't feel much. Make sure this other hand is pulled right back and in. Oh, not too far back. You should have your hips over your knees as well. And switch. And then we're just going to do the wall stretch. I quite like that one at the moment. You'll have seen if you saw me last week, because I did it 3 times. So I'm going elbow at shoulder height, same leg as elbow comes forwards. I push as if I'm pushing my armpit in and turn the chest away from the wall. You should feel a little stretch. If you don't feel much, remember to take this other shoulder as far back as possible while still pushing in here. And switch sides. So elbow at shoulder height.
Don't move, don't shoot.
Good. Whilst you're at your wall, just stretch that quad out a tiny bit after all those squats. So you're going knee on the floor, toe pointing up. Try and bring that front foot up if you can. And then here.
Yeah.
Take that arch out the back if you can to make it more intense. Good, and then just sink it forwards. Switch sides. Push back. Now I'm not going to make you do it to finish because I'm aware that I'm already too far over, but if you haven't got something to go and do right now, the last thing I would get you to do, sink it forwards again, is that the glute stretch where the leg is ankle over knee. I'll show you it just before I let you go. Relax. It's the one a few weeks ago I said, it's the one that I suck at, and I said super flexible lady that I follow on Instagram, she recommends doing it for like 4 minutes, it's like 2 minutes on each side to get the full benefit of it. So if you can be bothered, put kettle on or whatever and do the stretch. So you put your foot onto your knee, and then this knee, if you have a good piriformis, will sit on this foot, and if you look like me, then you just sit here and you wait for it to sink, okay? And then after a couple of minutes you switch sides, but I'm not going to sit and make you do it with me. So if you want to keep doing it, you can. If you want to escape, you can. It's totally up to you. Okay, well done guys, very good. Keep an eye out on Facebook for me to put all these things up to do with what new classes I might swap to, and the weird pull-ups around the house video that I may attempt to make. See you later.